What's going on, Has Life Fishing fam? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you guys coming in, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is gonna be a little bit different, as you can tell from the thumbnail and from the title. This is gonna be a little bit different than my normal content that I put out. But I just feel that I like to share my journey, and I like to share my progress, and I like to share my results and how I got to this level. Albeit a small level, on the grand scheme of things, it's still very small. But when you're looking at 200 subs or 100 subs or 500 subs, and you're trying to get to that 1K, or you're trying to get to that 2K, you're trying to get to that 5K, you know, you just seem stuck in the mud, and you don't know what to do. That's what this video is here for, to try to help you guys grow your channel. Now, the one person that can help grow your channel is the person that's on the other end of the screen that's watching this video. I can't do the work for you. Another YouTuber can't do the work for you. Somebody else video that you watch of how to get to 1K subs, they cannot do the work for you. The biggest results, the biggest way that you're gonna see channel growth is to just grind. You have to work hard. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. You have to put in the effort. It's not going to happen overnight. I started my channel almost 2 years ago, and for the first year and first like 18 months, I only got 500 subscribers, and I felt as though I was putting out some pretty good content. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I focused on putting a lot of videos out and putting out good content, quality content. You know, got the phone, got the GoPro, all the stuff you're gonna need, you know, to have your channel growth, because there's a lot. I wouldn't necessarily call it competition, but there's just a lot of content out there, and you want your content to be up there with that top 5% of the content that people are putting out. And you know, if your video's blurry, but you have great material, but it's blurry, people they're gonna be turned off by it. They're not even gonna give you the chance to even watch your material. They're not gonna see that big fish that you caught. They're not gonna see that because your video's blurry, your audio's messed up, the wind, all this stuff is stuff that would deter people from watching the rest of your video and trying to subscribe to your channel. So you gotta put in that hard work, and you gotta have the good equipment. YouTube is a big investment. I invested a lot of time. I invested a lot of money, and you will not see any return on investment for a long time when you first start out on your YouTube channel. And then even when you do start to see some return on investment, it's not going to be like, you know, you're better off if you're getting into this to say, like, in 5 months or a year, I want to be making $20,000, you know, then this ain't for you. It's a rude awakening. It's not a quick get rich scheme. You got to build a brand. You have to build a following. You have to build a fan base, and that takes time. You know, that takes time. But if you're willing to put in the effort, and if you're willing to grind and really to become an obsession, this really comes like an obsession. If you become obsessed with this and you put out great content, your channel will grow. Consistency. That is the #1 key. I thought when I first put out my channel that I was being consistent, putting out like 20 videos in my first 4 months, and then COVID hit last year, so I wasn't able to get out and record as much content, and I only put out like 23 videos last year. My channel did see some growth. I did see like 250 subscriber growth, 300 subscriber growth, and 1,000 hours of watch content, but it wasn't nowhere near where I wanted to be. I was just watching it, and I just wanted to add some stuff in after the fact. When I mean consistency, I mean dropping videos, you know, twice a week, as often as possible. I know fishing videos, it's not always easy to get out there and create that content because the fish don't always cooperate. But the more videos you can get out, the better. If you can get out 1 video a week, then do it. If you can go 2 a week, then do it. If you can go 3 a week, even better. But a lot of the YouTube channels that aren't necessarily in the fishing lane, they can put out 5, 6, 7 videos in a week. That stuff's gonna make your channel grow even faster. The bigger catalog you have, the more videos you have out there on your channel is definitely gonna help you out. So just be consistent and keep doing it, and don't stop. Because when you do stop, when you stop producing for a month, 2 months, your subscribers are gonna fall off. The YouTube algorithm is not gonna put you on, like, it's not gonna keep showing your videos on that top screen that to all your subscribers. So you have to stay consistent, don't fall off, keep putting out as many videos as possible. If you can't catch fish, if you go out, you try to make a video and you're not be able to catch fish, put out a how-to video, put out a knot time video, put something out, put some content out, put some shorts out, do something on your channel so it's just not stagnant. What really took my channel, gave it that jump start, that kickstart, was doing live stream fishing. I'm not gonna lie, live stream fishing was great for my channel. And the community that I became a part of, the catfish community. This community is one of one. There is no community like this on YouTube as far as fishing goes. I'm not into all the other live streaming stuff, so I don't know. I'm only into this, fishing network. That's another thing. You have to have a niche. Whenever you start your YouTube channel, you have to have a niche within a niche. Like, you can't just go out and be like, I'm gonna do this, and this. You're not gonna grow. You have to be very, very, very specific. But we'll get to that later. I just wanted to mention that when I was thinking about it. But yes, that YouTube catfish community, it allowed me to grow my channel. People vibed with me. They vibe with my personality. They vibe with what I represent. They vibe with who I am. And that's just being genuine. That's just being true. You got to go out. YouTube is a platform, and it's for entertainment. I got something on my beard. Y'all ain't let me know I had something on my beard, y'all. What's going on? But the goal is to entertain people, make people laugh, make people smile. Just like this, I had something in my beard. I'm gonna leave that in the clip, because it's funny. People like that stuff. Bloopers. Make fun of yourself. You have to be different. You can't just be like everybody else. There's already that person. You can't be another One Rod. There's already a One Rod. You can't be another, Google Squad member. You can't be another Chunky Cats Fishing. You can't be another Chris Flores. You just have to be yourself. You have to be you. You can't be Steve Douglas. You have to be yourself. You have to be you. You have to be different. You have to bring something to the table that's gonna make you who you are, your brand, what you're gonna do. Now logo, it's kind of important. It's not the most important. My logo is not that super fancy, but you need a brand, so you need a logo. You do need a good channel name, something that's going to be easy to remember, something that's going to be easy to search in that search bar. If you have a long, drawn out channel name, it's going to be hard for people to remember that. You want something that's catchy and very easy. And you have to network. Consistency is number one. Networking is number two. Networking, you network with the right people, you network with the right channels, and your channel will grow a lot faster than somebody who's just doing stuff on their own, not working with anybody else, not doing things with anybody else. Just kind of your channel will still grow, but it's better if you can do videos with other people. Me growing my channel, I first started working with TBA, the Baltimore Angler. Big shout out to him. He got me hip to a lot of game. He started his YouTube channel probably like a year and a half before I started mine. And the Fishing Magician. We're just three local channels, and we got to do a lot of fishing together. So I was kind of lucky to be able to have people to go fishing with. But this platform now with the live stream and all that stuff, you can go live stream fishing, and you guys can network like that. But networking is very key. And you wanna get with somebody who's you guys are good, bouncing off each other. Making the show go on, making the show funny, me and Chunky Cats, the first time ever we got together, we put up one of the funniest, live streams that that we've done so far, that I've done, that he's done, that we've seen so far. And it was just organic. It was hilarious. I never met him before until that. Well, I met him before, but I never fished with him before. That was the first time ever fishing with him. It was just something that, it it was just it, you know. That was it. We can't duplicate that. We probably will never make a show that funny ever again, because that was just once in a lifetime type of thing. But I mean, we will definitely go and network and do some other stuff. But you got to network with your local guys. If you don't have any local guys, try to network with other channels. Do some challenges. Be creative with your challenges. Don't just do stuff like everybody, that everybody else is doing. And you have to market yourself. You have to be very good at marketing yourself and marketing your ideas and marketing your brand. Promotion is going to be very, very, very key. Now, I will say, I've tried Facebook promoting. I've done that for a while. It doesn't grow your channel that much. For the first year and a half, I was doing the whole sharing my videos into the Facebook groups and all that stuff, joining a bunch of fishing Facebook groups, sharing your videos in there. Everybody else is doing that too as well. The conversion rate from people that click the link, and I was very good at this. I was able to get, 100,000 people to see my, my video, or 100,000 people to see my picture, whatever that I posted up. But even like on 100,000 people see it, only, let's say 400 people click the link. And then of those 400 people that click the link, only 5 people subscribe to your channel. It's very, very low, very, very small success rate. And Facebook will also, because I got very good at what I did. Facebook blocked me several times because they don't like when you're taking people away from Facebook to go to YouTube. That's competitors. That's why they don't like, if you put the YouTube link in there and all that stuff, Facebook, they frown upon that stuff. If you get too good at it without paying, they want you to pay. If you don't pay, then they'll block you if you get really good at it. And we can talk about that on another one. I will do a live stream about this so that you guys can watch this and then go and do a question and answer of anything you guys want to know. We can talk more, elaborate on that. So successful promoting, you want to promote on the platform that you're using. You want YouTube subscribers, you want your YouTube fan base to grow, then you need to promote on that YouTube platform. One of the best ways to do that is going into live chats and just talking, communicating, being part of the group, interacting with everybody. That's the way that I've done it. I've seen other people do stuff where they'll leave comments under videos and try to get them to go check out your video. I've never done that. I've never done like that follow for follow type of thing. I don't think there may be some success in that, but I don't think it's going to be really, really good, because them type of people just subscribe and unsubscribe, just to gain a follow. So I wouldn't go down that route. But just trying to network and the best way that I've seen is just networking in the live chats and just communicating and talking. That's probably the best, most success that I've seen. We're trying to grow and promote inside of the actual YouTube app. You want to put out good content. You want to have the right tools for the job. You want to have you don't need a big fancy camera, but just have a good phone. Any iPhone, any of the last 3-year iPhones or last 3-year, Galaxy phones, anything like that with a good, clear, crisp camera. That's going to be like your B-roll camera. And then you need a GoPro. You could try, my first like 3 or 4 videos, I just used my phone strapped to my chest until I figured out this is what I want to do. Once you decide this is what you want to do, you got to put money into it. That's why I said it's going to cost you money. You're going to have to invest money into this. I bought, a new phone. Just when I started doing live streams, I had to buy a new phone. Got several GoPros. I bought a MacBook to do all my editing on. I have since upgraded to a desktop now as well. This is just part of the process of steps that if you want to be the best, if you want to be, if you want your channel to grow, you got to put out the good content, and you have to edit. You got to be able to edit and put good videos out there. But a little trick: if you don't have a laptop or anything like that right now, you can't afford it, you're gonna want to go back to your cell phone service, and you're gonna want to upgrade your iPhone or whatever phone you is to the most gigabytes you can get. This is a 512 that I'm recording on right now. You're gonna need a lot of gigabytes because you can use this program called KineMaster, and you can use that you can record everything on your phone, and then you can edit it on your phone, but you need a lot of space to be able to do that. Like I said, I did like my first 5 or 6 videos. You guys can go back to the very beginning, start of my channel. I recorded all this stuff on my phone, but the problem, I was running out of storage, so I had to go and invest in getting a laptop. So I saved up money, and did that. YouTube, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a money pit. You're gonna spend a lot more money, than you're ever gonna make. It's gonna take a while for you to make that money back. I still haven't made that money back that I've invested on YouTube yet. And I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm not looking at it, oh, I got to make that money back. It's just a part of the journey. It's part of the progress. It's part of the progression that you need to go through. That learning curve, you got to learn. You have to put the time in to learn how to edit. Whatever program software that you're trying to use, there's videos out there. Go watch them. Go learn how to edit. You want to be able to put out good content. Live streaming will help your channel grow, but it's eventually going to hit a plateau where you've already got everybody in that community. You still could go live and you're still gonna see some type of growth, but you wanna put out videos. Because the thing about it is, live streams will never go viral. After my live stream content posts onto my channel, I will get another 300-400, views. But if you wanna get your videos to go viral, you gotta upload videos. You gotta put up content. And sometimes you're gonna have to put out some clickbait stuff, some this bait versus that bait, doing some weird bait that nobody would ever try or ever use. Even if it doesn't work, put that in the thumbnail, put it out there so nobody will ever try to use that bait again. You're gonna need something that's gonna set yourself. You have that chicken liver chum bait. Palmetto Cats, he did that strawberry jello. He had all these jello chickens, and that video did very well. Those type of videos, those seem to do better on YouTube than others. So you need to be able to make good thumbnails. I use Fonto, that's PHONTO. I'll leave it in the description below. That's what I use to edit all my thumbnails. And Superimpose X, if I want to get even more technical, I use that too as well. You got to put out videos. You can't just be you can try to be just a live stream channel, but live stream channels, if you're just gonna go live and that's it, your growth is gonna be slow. It's gonna be a slow grind. If you're just doing a live stream, you can look at the results of other live stream channels that just did live streams only for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and their subscriber counts are 5,000, 6,000. That may look good, but when you're looking at the grand scheme of things, and if you're putting up content as well, you would be in the 20s, 30s, or 40,000s if you're uploading videos along with your live streams as well. I got a lot more subscribers from doing live streams, but now I get a lot more subscribers from my video content. So starting out, live streams were giving me a lot of subscribers when I was going from 500 to like that 1,500 subscriber mark. Now majority of my subscribers are coming from people watching my videos. You want to prepare. You have to prepare. You have to be prepared to do this stuff. That means you have to have the right equipment, like I said. You have to have the knowledge, editing, figured out how to edit. You got to do your homework. You got to look at what are the best videos that are working on YouTube. What should I, then that looks at like, okay, what should I do next? You got to look at what's the season. Like we had cicadas. So of course, what I want to do, I want to make a cicada video, because this is something that only comes around once every 17 years, and using cicada for bait, that's kind of that clickbait type of vibe, and it'll get people interested and people watching. So you have to think about, look ahead, plan ahead, prepare. You got summertime coming up. The catfish spawn is about to hit. Fishing isn't going to be as good. You're not going to be able to catch the big ones. So now do a how-to video, how to tie knots, how to rig up baits, how to fish in current, how to fish, you know, your leg, how to bottom fish, how to top fish. You're gonna want to put out how-to videos and stuff. How-to videos surprisingly get the most views on my channel. Out of all my videos, I got some how-to videos and stuff. Those ones get the most watch hours and the most views on my channel. You want to remain humble and all this. You don't want to take it to the head, get all big headed and get all cocky. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody likes to, you know, they don't want that. They don't want to see that, you know. You want to be entertaining, you want to be humble, you want to be respectful. And just represent you. This is your brand. You know, everything you put out is going up on the internet, and it's going to be there unless you delete the video. But once it's up there, anybody can screen record it, and it's going to be there. So you have to be mindful of what you're saying, what you're doing, what you're representing, and just put out the best version of you. Put out the best content that you can put out. Keep grinding, keep pushing hard. I said you want to be different. You definitely want to be different, and you have to be low-key obsessed with this, guys. You have to be like, I wake up, do some stuff with YouTube, go to work, come back home, do more stuff with YouTube. You know, like I literally am just involved in YouTube like on a 24/7. This is it. You know, I put a lot of time and effort into being in YouTube. You're doing the live stream stuff. You want to go in the live stream chats. You want to be involved in the live stream chats. Now you don't want to be fake. You know, just be you. You know, be who you are. You know, be involved, be engaging. You know, you want people to support you, but you also have to support other people too as well. You know, you got to be able, it's a two-way street. You know, it's a two-way street. You got to be able to be charismatic, be entertaining. I think I've covered a lot. I think I pretty much covered, you know, the basics of, you know, success. And that's just grind. Like I said, I will be doing a live stream Q&A of this topic. That way you guys can, if you guys have any type of questions or any type of questions on equipment, any type of questions on how to do something, how to edit something, to the best of my knowledge, I will answer that for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for that. And like I said, I appreciate you guys watching, supporting. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if this was helpful. And if you think of anything else, just leave a comment below of, you know, what else you would like to hear, and I will touch on that on the next one. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that.